Crikey, what sort of a ball is that? Good luck trying to hit those.
Well, as I say, it's one of those mornings that you just hope that you play and miss a lot.
Oh, it's good effort. Vincent will get 4 for it. It flew into that vacant area between the third slip and the first of the 2 gullies. Got in! Andrew Caddick has the breakthrough. That's out. Hoggarth's done it. New Zealand are 2 down, and the dressing room will not know what to make of this start. The decision to bat first is under scrutiny.
And it continues. That one didn't swing away, just went straight on. And Vincent has played all around it. You're kidding. What a catch. What a stunning catch. Now Astle hasn't moved. And Venkat is going over to Doug Cowie just to get a confirmation. Now the nod comes from umpire Venkat. And Astle's gone. Yeah. That's a good stroke. Expect McMillan to be very positive. Boundary to get off the mark.
Good shot, and McMillan has to play his natural game. On the drive, nice shot. That's the way Craig McMillan must bat. Anything remotely loose, he's got to have a go at it. It's a nice cricket shot for 4.
Doesn't half prey on a batsman when you look behind and see 4 or 5 just in that cordon.
Well, he's underway at last. Chris Harris has taken 26 balls, picks up his first boundary. Not overly convincing. That will be pleasing. Lovely shot. Craig McMillan just drifting into his pads from Flintoff and well picked off.
There's 2 balls there that have allowed McMillan, who's fantastically talented, to play strokes that they shouldn't be allowing him to play. Having said that, they're 2 almost classical examples. This one here, Greg Chappell was the master of this sort of stroke, and he would be thrilled with it. It's on the up and just timed wonderfully. McMillan is just such a natural gifted player. He's capable of anything, I feel. If only he could play test innings. You know, if he could make himself about 4 hours, imagine that. And again. In the slot. And advantage McMillan.
Well, it's hard to know what Flintoff's looking for here. He keeps walking back, practicing his action. He's looking for the outswinger that is not going. One would imagine he's looking to start the ball middle and leg, and then get it to bend back towards the slip cordon. Well, it's not bending.
Boy, he is playing some great strokes. He has hit that really hard. It hit the boundary board around the time Michael Vaughan at mid-off was turning around to look for it. Good shot, Chris Harris. Very good shot. That's more like the fluent Harris we see in the one-day game. Well, I was going to say it was a good stop, but it was hit so hard by Harris, it'll still go for 4. This is brilliant stuff from New Zealand. Gee, how's that for timing? Wow. Oh, it's close, LBW. Caddick has done it. What a moment on the brink of lunch. Nasser Hussain will receive plus marks from the head teacher back in the dressing room, Duncan Fletcher.
Caddick to continue after lunch. straight away. He hits his first ball to the boundary in his last Test match. What a start.
What a good start for Adam Perori, and not such a good start from Andrew Caddick.
Got a lot of bat on that. Boy, Adam Perori has found a nice little zone early on. 2 boundaries in just 4 deliveries. Hooked away, good stroke. He's had a couple of attempts at that before lunch, and his first offering after lunch is a beauty. 100 up for New Zealand.
He's climbed into it, 2 thumping extra cover drives before lunch, and that proves that he can play the pull stroke as well.
And there's an indication of how head-on. It's a marvellous shot for 4 from Chris Harris. Really is a special cricket shot, this one.
Good stroke, and let us go to the boundary. Twice Harris since lunch has made good use of this pull shot. And again, even better this time. Magnificent stroke from Chris Harris, consecutive boundaries there. Take that, Hoggard.
Races into square leg. Ashley Giles, you know, is running all the way from gully to go and get it. Now, that's a sign for me that all is not too well in the English camp. What a shot. Through to the fence for 4. And Harry has 50 on comeback. And they love it.
So if he's making them play on a regular basis, and he is bowling very much consistent off-stump line here. Not that one. Well, that was cavalier, short and wide, and smashed for 4.
You'll see something you don't often see here, a batsman off his feet playing the cut stroke.
Well, that's not very good fielding by Farmer Giles. Stumbling over his crops.
Chris Harris's remarkable return comes to an end. Wonderfully crisp strike. Not often that Hoggard has dropped short. He may not again.
One-day internationals, he's batted all the way up the order, and in fact he's averaged over 38, batting in the number 3 slot. Because of that kind of hit, and that is some sort of cricket shot, that, isn't it? Hello.
You'd have thought that Astle or Thorpe or Flintoff would have played the stroke of the series, but I wonder if they've just been usurped by the most astounding swing of the bat from a fellow who's giving the game away. That's a fantastic cricket shot. The LBW, that's what he's bowling for, and that's what he's got. Very interesting to see where Flintoff pitches this. That's the end of that snowball. And it's full. So, it was quick. It got him fending. It was dropped. It went for 4, and it was all off an illegal delivery.
Now this is a dream debut.
It's pretty good, isn't it? First up, you get one right in the slot. Another edge and a drop catch. You can't believe what we're seeing here. That was a pretty good effort from Hussain. It flew quickly and high, and Andre Adams is charmed.
Some would say Hussain saved 3 here.
Where's this gone? Oh, he's got him. Unbelievable cricket here at Eden Park. We've come back on the field after another delay, and we've managed to pack in what you'd normally see in a whole session.
And it's Usman Afzal. Who, you might add?
Super sub.
Now this should be out. Is out. Giles runs in, takes the catch. So the brashness is undone. A brief stay from Adams will put it down to a team policy. New Zealand are 200 for 9.
It's gone high, and finally it goes under it. Ramprakash, in fact it's Butcher, takes the catch. Good catch. So the New Zealand innings comes to a close. They didn't linger too long, and England have wrapped it up. A good display.
Well, we asked could they wrap it up quickly, and they did. 75.2 overs, 202, 71 for Chris Harris, making his comeback. He'll be around for a while now. McMillan 41, way back on the first day. And Perori, last test match. Would it be his last test match innings? Who knows? Splendid 6 over extra cover, wasn't it? Out for 45, and the tail folded very quickly indeed. Flintoff did a good job for his captain. 3 for 49, bowled much better, much straighter today, much more demanding. Hoggard 3 for 66, and Caddick 4 for 70. Good all-round performance by the England seam attack then, dismissing New Zealand for 202.
Oh, now that's close. He's gone. That's the early breakthrough. Daryl Tuffy and Stephen Fleming were looking for.
Oh, caught. Is he caught? Brilliantly snapped up by Richardson. He's absolutely convinced now. Venkat's not. He's going upstairs just to make sure.
Now Richardson goes up, and that is out. That is straight into the right hand of the short leg Mark Richardson.
Taken, Stephen Fleming, first slip. Chris Drum does the damage this time. England are rocked back for the third time, and the Kiwis are right on top.
Bit of shape away, nice stroke from Vaughan. Gets a good stride in.
Crunching shot. Shot of the morning so far. It deserves to be 4. Comfortably. It's too short. And Thorpe is outstanding at that stroke. Boy, he just lifts that front knee up for balance, and then the hands whip through the ball. Oh, big shout here. That's gone. Adams has his first test wicket. Big.
He found the length that Vaughan was not sure about. Couldn't get forward to this length. Never really went anywhere. Just a faint touch. Jerked the head around to see that Perori had taken it safely. What a shot that is. Crunch. He has looked in princely touch this morning.
Well, that's in the air, but it's safe. In fact, it's gone for 6. Can you believe it? It was a little flick. Just a little flick, but such is the nature here at Eden Park of the boundaries. Comfortably clearing the rope to get off the mark. And God, beautiful bowling. Tuffy's done it. He had the patience and Ramprakash didn't.
Well, he's fallen into the trap again.
Well, it's a big shot, and that is the way Andrew Flintoff plays. Over the top of extra cover, 4 runs.
Straight down the ground for more.
That's a dreamy bit of timing. The real ease to that stroke might have almost been David Gower. It's also the 100 for England.
Photographic opportunity, isn't it? See a batsman hold the pose like that. Here's drum. New Zealand need to strike. And that is struck. You got that one a little better.
Six, I think, says Venkat. And it is. Just a little help, really, round the corner from Flintoff. That is plenty. Just 4, but it's played with great control. Flintoff really knew what he was about there.
Oh, he's given him. I don't think initially he got near it. I don't think Flintoff thinks he did either. But Doug Cowie has given it. Flintoff has crossed, and we'll soon see who with.
Well, I mean, our initial reaction was he didn't get anywhere near the ball. I mean, like 2 or 3 inches. I mean, it's absolutely nowhere near the ball. He's gone for 29, 118 for 6. Oh, I say, Graham Thorpe has made a misjudgment. Now, what impact is that going to have on this test match? Big or very big?
Texas comes to mind. This is a mistake you don't see very often. Sometimes you see batsmen leave the ball and it just flicks off stump. Well, that's, what do they say? Aim at the top of off stump. Dead eye Darrell on this occasion.
Oh, this is a good shot. This is a good shot. That is out. Darrell Tuffy picks up 5 for the first time in his career. The big beaming smile of Hightower, as he's called, tells it all. England 8 down.
Be interested in the stride here from Giles. Doesn't get that far forward. Look at it, comes back in. Yeah, can't argue with that.
Good bowling and a good shot. Adams went full thinking Caddick was back. Caddick just leant on it, and he too picks up his first boundary, positively down through mid-off.
It is a good shot, isn't it? But you just sense that that's what Caddick is waiting for. He's almost teasing the bowlers to pitch up to him. And he's sort of ready there. There's not a lot of foot movement. He's just going to swing through the ball. There you go.
There you go, right? Boy, that just raced away. It was a genuine half volley. Well, good shot. This is off the back foot, hammered. Oh, good stroke. Now, no mid-on. In fact, very few on the onside. And this is just starting to get away from New Zealand. McMillan has come into the attack. Bowling right through the gate. Wonderful bowling, Tuffy. 2 or 3 short ones, and then up there, right on target. He rips through Caddick. 9 down now. Edged, and this time Fleming just sucks it in comfortably. 100 catches for Fleming. Adams picks up 3. And England are now all out for 160. The deficit 42.
Well done, Stephen Fleming. 100th test match catch. And it couldn't have been more simple. Once the small roller, that was the signal to the groundsman. After completing this catch, Adams the bowler, regulation. Hogarth just nibbling at that outside off stump. Safe as houses.
England only able to bat 45.4 overs, which they'll be very disappointed in. 160 runs, the end result. Foster left not out on 16. Caddick and he threatened to get England closer to New Zealand's first innings effort of 202. But just after lunch, that effort failed, and England were dismissed. And that would be disappointing for them. 160, 15 extras, top contributor Graham Thorpe, who looked in vintage touch. Tuffy, his best figures in Test cricket, 6 for 54 from 19 overs. Outstanding comeback and maybe proving a point to some selectors. 1 for 45, a drum, his last Test match. In Adams, 3 for 44, a pretty useful debut. Bowled quite tightly. McMillan 1 over for 5, and no sign of Daniel Vettori. New Zealand, the first innings lead then of 42. Goody too. You're going to remember your last Test innings, boy, aren't you? That's if Andy Caddick's got anything to do with it. You're going to live every minute of it, however long it lasts. This is a beauty, a humdinger. Oh, rips back in.
4.
Sliding stroke, boundary. Oh yes, oh yes. Clever.
Oh, good shot. Oh. Hardly bothered to run after that. Mark Richardson just seeing it straight from the hand, lined up his body and said, I'll just drop a bat on that. Glorious stroke. It's a good shot. Might not get the whole distance. They might have to run these. Touch and go. Last Test, that'll go. Well, good shot again. He got width and he climbed into it. Threw his bat at it, threw his body at it. Consecutive boundaries. Edged and gone. That was a beautiful delivery. An absolute cracker that just spat at Perori. It kicked off a length. He had no chance. So England make the breakthrough right on tee. And a fine innings from Perori. The last time we will see him with a bat in his hand in a Test match. It is all over.
Well, he did nothing wrong. He got done by a good one. They're actually on their feet here, the crowd, for Adam Perori. Yep, he knows it. He waves his bat. The majority of the crowd give him a good reception. Some idiots don't, and they are idiots because they don't appreciate what's been one heck of a career.
Oh, it's out. Somehow Stephen Fleming has been bowled round his legs, which does nothing more than sum up the wretched run of form that he's having. It seems to me to have hit a bit of pad and thigh and rolled back onto the stumps.
Well, good shot. Ramping it up over the slips cordon. 4 fours now for Mark Richardson. Oh, what a catch! Holy cow! The substitute fieldsman Afzal has just pulled in a stunner. Richardson trying to pull it over the squealing fieldsman. Boy, oh boy.
It's cracked down the ground for 4.
It's a half volley and it got what it deserved. Down the ground, a rare boundary. You'll expect to see a variation. Well, that's smashed away. You don't need to run for that. It's 4 all the way. I think it's time for Mark Butcher to have a rest. Not sure he's the man to get Nathan Astle out.
A crunching shot from Nathan Astle. This is a dangerous time for England, and that they won't have to go upstairs for it.
It's a good shot. I think that's 4 more.
Good placement here from Chris Harris. He stood up tall. And his third boundary. Lovely shot from Butcher.
That is a very fine shot. The control allied to the power there was nigh on perfect. So my feeling is that if they had another 100, they'd be about right. Maybe 90.
Well, given, Marky, that tomorrow night, around this time, the Shadows with England batting, you're gonna have to keep that in mind. I think you've got to almost plan the game to be 5 o'clock finish. So that's 90 overs tomorrow, from 10 o'clock till 5 o'clock. I think you maybe go an hour tomorrow. Oh, good hit. Just set up for Chris Harris, but unlike Richardson, he was able to get it up over square leg and away to the boundary.
Yeah, I mean, my feeling actually is that if he could go less than an hour tomorrow morning, if he could be bowling at England within the hour starting, that would be ideal, and therefore he needs his boys to bat on in just about any light this evening and take use of a clearly waning England attack. Oh, hello, that's a wonderful shot. That's very free, very expressive, that, from Chris Harris.
Harris is joining in on what Astle has started, and that is a run-scoring flurry of boundaries. And if they continue at this rate for these 20 overs after this, they'll look to bat all of them. And you might find them get that 80 or 90 by the close.
Far too often there are obstacles put in front of playing. Far too often there are reasons for, whether it be damp parts of the outfield or indifferent rather than bad light. The sole duty should be to the game and to the people who watch the game. And it's very hard if you're a current player, because you cannot be objective about it. So in no way is that an accusation against anybody that plays, but the fact is cricket needs to take every chance it gets to promote itself, and Nathan Astle is as good a promoter as there is anywhere in the world.
Boy, oh boy, that has gone up into the top of the West stand, the top tier, and then rolled down the awning back onto the field. Shades of jade. Struck it too, out of the shade. Oh, what a good strike. Just hitting it at the top of the bounce, clearing that left hip. Magnificent shot. Play that shot as well. Could he be caught? No, he's been put down. Afzal, who caught Richardson magnificently, he's put it down and conceded half a dozen.
The problems facing Astle are nothing compared to the ones facing Afzal. The pitch has levelled out for Astle, but conditions down, the ball comes at you fast and flat, and they almost hit Afzal's hands. Bang. There he goes. Beautiful stroke. He doesn't have an area that he can't score these days. He used to be pretty front-footed. He's now as good as he ever was off the front foot, as we'll witness here, but equally good with the pull and the cut stroke off the back foot, so he's a complete attacker.
Oh, that's got to be close, yeah. What a good bit of bowling. There's been a few shouts on Harris off the bowling of Butcher, and he's been rewarded here. A wonderful little inducker.
It is breathtaking to watch. Breathtaking. As 50s go, that one really has.
Yes, and the crowd stand because it's been peeled off in 38 balls, 19 scoring strokes, 6 fours. Pure hitting. Slower ball from Butcher. Astor to make all the pace, and boy, he did. Longest boundary.
In the air. How clever is that? How far's that gone? Doug Cowie says it's gone for 6. That's brilliant batting. Absolutely outstanding shot. On the up, he's ramped it. Ridden up with the ball, and over she goes. Clever. Oh, I think he hit that pretty well. Lead 2-3-3.
And that's a rifle shot. And that's over. 191 for 4.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, 6. The darker the better.
I think the lights are working. Stand and deliver, Craig McMillan. He races through to 24.
Whack. Where's that gone? 4 more. Lead 250. Chip down the ground, nicely placed and beautifully timed. It was just a chip shot. No follow through, just short arm jab, little chip and run, and boy did it run. Look, no great flourish there, no follow through really. High. Now how far has this gone? Taken. Good catch in the light. Very good catch in the light. Mark Butcher has taken a beauty down there. It can't have been easy, but has the damage been done? They'll get on their feet for Nathan Astor again. They did it in Christchurch because they'll value this innings as very important to the outcome of this test and this series. Good catch, top edge. He took on the challenge and missed out by about 1.5 meters. But Astor will get plenty here, and he deserves it.
Fantastic knock from Nathan Astor. 51 balls only for a 65. He has pushed New Zealand into the position they wanted to be. It's 217 for 5.
We've seen it all in this series. Here's Andre.
This man can hit a cricket ball.
Yes, he can. He can indeed. Whacked away through mid-wicket. Well, if you pay your money and you're patient, you get rewarded. Oh, that's a good shot. Very good shot. It's 4. Michael Vaughan. Pretty soft and slippery out there as well, so we'll get a bit of a laundry bill from that one. It's not pleasing the captain though, is it? He's seething out there at the moment. Great bowling. was very, very clever piece of bowling from Flintoff. He saw Adams giving himself room on a number of occasions, and he was outthought.
Well, that's out. Good bowling from Flintoff. Good bowling. Vittori just arrived at the wicket. Not easy in the light that he's facing. Not easy in the type of delivery he's facing, and he's nicked out. Oh, that's a good stroke. That's thrashed away. Over point to the boundary. All valuable runs. 5-6 from that over. 241 for 7.
These, folks, are images coming from a cricket test match. They may be the first of their kind. All sorts of parameters being tested, and some broken in this series. Oh, what a super shot. God, he got onto that quickly. Just played with so much kind of drive and energy. That's Lou Vincent.
Oh, this has gone high. Where's this gone? Afzal is looking for it, and it nearly took him out. He had no idea. In fact, it has climbed into the stand behind him, but that is, well, that's not a pleasant feeling if you're out where Afzal is feeling. He knows it's gone somewhere up into the sky. Boy, that went high.
Well, that, of course, highlights the one problem faced by what's going on here. You cannot see the red ball, or the now pretty dark red ball, against the black sky. And I think everybody has seen the almost farcical nature of that moment.
Could be caught. Giles pulls it in. I'll tell you what, that's not a bad catch under the circumstances. There's a lot of shaking of the head. I caught it, but can you believe it? That's what he's saying. So Vincent is gone.
.50. Well done, Craig McMillan. What a little ripper of an innings that is. On the back of Astor's performance, and on the foundations laid earlier by Mark Richardson and Adam Perori, these men have given New Zealand a wonderful chance tomorrow.
Yes, a world record, the first Test 50 under lights, quarter to 7. 51 balls, 25 scoring shots, 3 sixes, 3 fours. Oh, this is a good shot from Tuffy. Very well played.
Oh, got it. A lovely Yorker from Hoggard.
.269 for 9, 63.1 overs. New Zealand were looking to bat for 64. The last 14 or 15 of them in amazingly fading light until the point it was pitch black outside the stadium. Just bizarre scenes. Astle 65. His brilliance this summer has been emphasised once more in difficult conditions. McMillan 50 not out. A brave effort from Vincent, who was batting with a runner. The skipper, in fact. New Zealand 269 for 9 when Tuffy was bowled in the last over of the day. So they still have the option of batting on tomorrow. Caddick none for 41, 4 for 68 for Hoggard, 3 for 108 for Flintoff. Both of those fellows charged in fading light, and England did well with Butcher 2 for 34 to take some good catches when the ball was coming out of a pitch black situation. New Zealand 202, 269 for 9, England 160. The lead is now 311 runs with 1 wicket in hand. All eyes will be on Stephen Fleming as day 5 begins. Whether he will declare or not remains to be seen. Smart Money says yes. but we'll all remember day 4 here at Auckland for those scenes. Dark outside, light inside, and New Zealand having one heck of a day.
Michael Vaughan, 29 in the first innings, so all in readiness for this last day of the series. What a big day in store. Oh, good stroke. Trescothick underway. That's a powerful blow. So England, will they go for this 3-12? There's plenty of time. Oh, good stroke. Cracking shot. And it's half a dozen.
And it's 8 for no wicket, becoming 14 for no wicket. Oh, wow. Phew. You can't bowl even slightly short to Trescothick unless you are super quick. You're going to leave the ball alone at the very last minute. What an important moment for New Zealand, but what a key moment for Chris Drum. What confidence that will give him.
Short leg, short mid-wicket. Oh, crunching start. Flying that first ball to the boundary. Butcher. He just butchers that. 27 for 1.
It's a beautiful stroke. Out of the textbook. One to record and a show to any youngster.
Here's another one. That's not enough consistency for the liking of the New Zealand captain. Shot. Another boundary. Coming too quickly for New Zealand's cause. It's 38 for 1. Well, was that a catch? I don't think Chris Harris even saw it. I think it's hit Harris before he's even thought about the option of catching it. 50 up for England in double quick time.
Well, this is a chance, a difficult one, I think, because it goes quickly. Harris really unsighted. You're tending to look not for those type of, catches in the slips area, but that. Where did that come from, he says? Oh, that's no stroke.
That's the shot of the day for me so far, because I don't think it's that bad a ball. It's a shade short, but it's not dragged down.
And then you follow up, of course, because you've been hit on the leg side with one that's a little fuller. And you get hit to another part of the ground. On the button.
It's a good shot. How many cut shots this morning? Pull shots. It's a feast. It's a batting feast. Edge gone. And look at that. That's a false shot. Fleming's move has worked twice for him. Once he's chosen the right option, he's got Drum around the other way. Part 2, he took the catch.
Another marvellous shot from the blade of Butcher. Short and wide, asking to be hit. Well, how's that for a shot? Fairly smashed through the covers.
That's what they're waiting for. Anything that's dragged down.
And more runs. 2 full from Adams. And that's a boundary to Nasser Hussain. His second.
in the air. And too far back for anyone to be interested in that hasn't paid to get in. Way back up the stand. 10 off 2, England have 100 up, and Fleming keeps kicking the turf.
And there he goes again. It may trickle over the rope for 4. 4-6-4 from the captain of All England.
At the onside, that's clever batting. Very clever batting, because the ball was too straight. Butchat had the whole of the onside opened up to him. It's out. That's Astle. That has done something a little unusual off this pitch surface. He will be a gem for Stephen Fleming, Nathan Astle. And that will put worries in the England camp, this bounce. What's happened there? Has it gone down? Is that a catching chance? The hands are on the heads. I think Thorpe's been dumped on naught. Astle could have had 2. It's 123 for 3.
I think you're right. That is a chance. And at test match level, it's not particularly difficult. It would have been a good catch, a very good catch.
Edge and gone. Yeah, he knocked that one. Graham Thorpe is standing there. It certainly sounded like it. The thin outside edge. Fleming has done it again. The bowling changes work. Perori has 200 test dismissals, and it's a big one too, the milestone.
Well, it's a beautiful length, and it moves off the seam. We do hear a noise there as the ball passes the bat. Thorpe looks deeply disappointed. It's impossible for us to tell whether he has a right to be or not. It seemed to be out. He's gone for 3. 1, 2, 5 for 4.
Adam Perori, 200 dismissals, 193 catches, 7 stumpings. And that one there will mean a lot to New Zealand, because it's England's premier batsman. Can't be bat on pad. You look for that kind of brushing one surface against the other. The bat was so far out in front of everything else. It was wood. He's gone through. Flintoff's gone. Goodness me. Tuffy. That's wrecked our England.
There's no big gun left except Ramprakash, who's injured, so Ramprakash has to stay with him. It's 169 runs away, 170 of them to win. If he keeps playing strokes like that, he'll excite England's possibilities and keep the juices running. But the fact is that people have to hang around with him. It's an excellent 50. It's played with great panache on a difficult pitch. So it's down to him.
So that's not a bad ball. It's just very, very good batting. Or more.
That's a dream stroke. 3 boundaries off the reel as Hussain keeps walking to lunch.
It stayed down. Ramprakash stayed on the crease. What a start for Tuffy. After lunch, heavens above. Oh, good stroke. That's what he's got to do, Hussain. He's got to mix up some defence with some attacking strokes. That's one of the best of the day.
I feel this is a good move. Well, we've almost had some action first ball. 4 runs, that's off the glove.
Almost over-anticipated this, Adam Perori. He's unlucky because once it's hit the glove, it's changed direction. Normally speaking, they just carry on through almost the same line, but if anything, it's gone back the other way. Good shot, a beauty. That's quick, very quick indeed. Caught that. All but beheaded. 196 for 6. And that'll make a few photos around the world. This is a cameraman's dream.
Well, let's hope the cameraman had their fingers on the button. Look at that. Marvellous bouncer. Beautiful line angle back at him. He had nowhere to go but backwards and at pace.
Through him and down for 4. Big, thick inside edge. 200 up for England. Streaky fashion.
Good bowling, very good bowling. I think James Foster's almost been sitting back waiting for that bouncer again. Feet really didn't go anywhere, did they? Didn't get a firm base at all. He's very, very lucky to survive here. Races past his leg stump for 4.
New Zealand need to take 4 wickets. Oh, that's good stroke. Oh boy, did he hold his position well there. He is in sync, Nasser Hussain. Here's Jeremy Coney.
Afternoon, Mark. Afternoon, everybody. Yeah, this is a good stroke, isn't it? It's not quite there, and he just closes the face enough and holds the stroke.
That's stop. It was none for Adams. It is now 1 for Adams. That is a beautiful bit of bowling. Test match cricket, and he's given the selectors an idea of what he has to bring for New Zealand. He's done Nasser Hussain, and he maybe has done the match.
Did this one hold up just a little, and Hussain play a little early and look to play at leg side? The captain's gone after a wonderful hand in difficult conditions, trying to hold it together for his team. Standing ovation from New Zealanders and the Barmy Army, of course. The Pink Panther to his feet there, with Sylvester, of course. A little wave. Gone for 82. 207 for 8. 132 Ks. Well, there's the wicket. Yes, I think just holding up slightly, and Hussain, if you want to be churlish, just looking to play at leg side and getting a front edge, and it holding in the air, and Adam seeing it. We've seen how athletic he's been on the boundary. Yes, I think we're going to see a bit of this. Now that Hussain is gone, we're going to see Caddick play fairly freely. I suppose you might figure also, Mark, nothing to lose. No pressure. Maybe it's gone now.
Yeah. Quite right. That's a very good catch. He's a real competitor. Oh, yes.
It's in the air and gone. Big drive. Didn't get hold of it. Bottom of the bat, leg side, swinging across it slightly to a foolish delivery.
Wonderful way to complete the job. It's a heist of magnificent proportions. 19 for 4 on the first morning. Desolate, desperate, and New Zealand have come back to win the match and to square the series. It's the end of a Test match career for Adam Perori. The end of a Test match career for Chris Drum, but New Zealand's improvement continues. There are guts in this team and plenty of brains as well. Nathan Astle, whose brilliant talent has shone through all through this summer, has played his part. They've all done their bit. Jeremy, New Zealand can be mighty proud of those guys.
Yes, I'm sure they can be. And while we focus on Adam Perori, he's had a fantastic career, hasn't he? Everyone's played a part in what's been, as I say, a frenetic group of test matches. This one no different, no exception. Here's the last dismissal. Hoggard looking to punish off the back foot, and Astle takes the catch low to his right. So Matthew Hoggard is dismissed in the end, and England have fallen shy by 78 runs.
Target 312. Good start too. Trescothick and Vaughan and Butcher Hussain, they all played positively at the top of the order, and at that point England were always on track and always thinking, yes, we'll win this series 2-0. Then the middle order collapse involving Thorpe and Flintoff and Ramprakash very quickly in the space of about 9 minutes, and the whole situation changed. Fighting performance from Foster and Giles, but when Hussain went for 82, that was pretty much it as far as England was concerned. 63 overs they lasted for 233. Tuffy 3 for 62. What a match for him, 9 wickets in all. Drum retiring, go out on a good note, can't he? 3 for 52 from 10 overs. Andre Adams, he's far from retiring, he's just got started, and what an impetus he has added to this New Zealand side in both forms of the game this summer. 3 for 61, top class performance. When New Zealand were just starting to teeter a wee bit, he gave them what they wanted. The bowling performance, ironically, of the innings was that of Nathan Astle. 19 consecutive overs, 6 maidens, 1 for 44. When England were in charge, he took it back from them. New Zealand then 202 and 269 for 9. England 160 and 233, falling short of the mark by 78 runs, and therefore New Zealand have levelled the series at 1 apiece.